Hello my wonderful viewers, welcome to my platform. This is Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of coming across this channel and you like what you see after watching, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, set it to all notification. In that way you'll be able to get notified each time I upload a new video, even those without notification. Here we react to all forms of videos, international and local. Every Saturday by 2 p.m. we have our interaction section. You are free to call in to air your opinion about the happenings in our society. Invite your friends, share my videos with your families and colleagues. Do not keep this information to yourself. Myself, I will be sitting down here to watch this video together with you from the beginning to the end. Then we'll go to the comment section and leave our comment, our opinion about the video we watch constructively.
Every manner of roadblocks banned. I want to remind those Igbos who are not strong-willed and have been capitulating to the razzmatazz of Obi's political campaign to destabilize the Biafran struggle. I want to bring to their notice something Buhari Malami said concerning the Igbos in respect to Nigeria as a nation. It's a last warning before the game changes so that they can retrace their steps. It makes me worry why it's like our people became blinded. They don't want to see the truth. So let me read it first and I'll come to the discussion. This is an address by Buhari Malami. He put it on Twitter some time ago. It was taken down. But we managed to get that information. And I want to tell the Igbos in Nigeria. I know the IPOB Biafrans are resolved already for the liberation of our nation, come what may. Because we understand that the Fulani government of Nigeria will not take negotiation as a basis for our liberation. They don't want issues to be settled in roundtable conferences but by blood and fire. And if it becomes expedient, that blood and fire will be applied, then so be it. For they that make peaceful changes impossible, compel violent ones inevitable. I'm here to make a declaration. But first, let me read what Buhari Malami said. If I take my phone and show you here, you will see what I mean. That's in there. So I'm going to read it. Buhari Malami, SAN, politician. You see, it started with Igbos as stupid and unruly. That was the comment he made. I want to read what he wrote and posted on Twitter. He said, Igbos are stupid and unruly. I want Peter Obi's followers to listen. They are the problem in this country. The Hausa recognizes their position as conquered slaves. They recognize the supremacy of the Fulani. The Hausas are happy being our slaves and we treat them well. That is what Buhari Malami is saying. The Hausa will not seek to sit on the same table with their masters. They will not demand to be in government. They know it is haram. The Kobo Igbos will not take their place as the conquered slaves they are. They refuse Fulani grazing on their land. Nigeria is our heritage. Our forefather Othman Dan Fodio secured this heritage for us. The Fulanis are the special breed ordained by Allah to be served. That is why Nnamdi Kanu must die. He challenged a power greater than his tribe. He challenged an authority established by Allah. We poisoned his parents to send a warning across to him, but he refused to listen. He has received his own dose. He will rot from inside and die very painfully. He cannot reason well again. Mark those words. He cannot reason well again. The judge will keep adjourning his case for him to have a good taste of a painful death. This is a lesson to you, Igbo people. Fulani owns this country. Mark my words. No infidel shall smell the seat of power in this country ever again. Repeat. Mark my words. That is Malami talking. What's his name? Abubakar Malami. He said, mark my words. No infidel shall smell the seat of power in this country ever again. I'm not done. Nobody should utter such rubbish as 3 main tribes in Nigeria. There is only one tribe in Nigeria, the Fula. Henceforth, we shall not tolerate any insubordination from infidel vassals. The Fulani headsmen have the right to kill, maim, and rape any stubborn slave. Slaves are brought under submission. Only the Fulani lords have the right to carry guns. The headsmen are entitled to any land they desire from the north to the south. Nigeria belongs to the Fulani establishment. Nigeria belongs to the Fulani. Establishment of the grazing route is a must. Britain have a morbid hatred for Igbos. They are in full support of the Fulani land acquisition agenda. It is a pact signed at the amalgamation. Britain knows that Fulani owns Nigeria. They have given the go-ahead to kill Nnamdi Kanu at once. But we want to enjoy his slow, painful death. The Igbos must surrender their lands or die to the last man. The Igbos are a pollution. They must disappear from this country either by death or exile. Killing the Igbos is simple. We control what they eat. Just watch Nnamdi Kanu degenerate and die, then know how potent a little bottle of poison will be on a trailer of tomatoes. Enough of this impudence from our infidel slaves. Enough. This was the tweet Malami sent, and suddenly it was removed. But when the moment it was sent, it was captured, and the information was sent to us. I don't know when he sent this tweet, but he sent it, and the person that gave me the info said there was that tweet, and she went looking for that tweet and got it through the person that sent the tweet herself. And I have it here. It says here, our forefather Uthman Danfodio secured this heritage for us. The Fulanis are the special breed ordained by Allah to be served. And again he read, he said, one more thing. Let me read it out. Mark my words, that's Malami. No infidel shall smell the seat of power in this country ever again. If you look at the way the Fulanis are operating, they have no intentions for 2023 election. The funny thing is that Peter Obi and co don't want to swallow this, or they know it, and I am sure Peter Obi is aware. He was just put in place to cause a distraction, to validate the election and thereby cause a distraction. He knows that he's not going to win. They will not allow him because his running mate is a Fulani. And they are all parties to this man, friends, brethren to this man who wrote this thing. And if you remember very well, Hakim Baba Ahmed, the elder brother to Obi's running mate, said that the Fulanis will always rule Nigeria, whether as president or vice. And they are not going to support anybody except that person will protect their interest, not the interest of Nigeria. So as the younger brother is there assisting Obi, they have told him, and they are very good in carrying out their projects and their programs. Obi is just a man, a single person that can be taken away anytime. And he's there, they are saying, this man who is against the Igbos, the younger brother that is supporting Obi, they are there watching Obi and making sure Obi is carrying out every program of the Fulanis. So at the end of the day, the Igbos will be worse for it. And let me tell you something. Obi will be worse than Buhari. If you had heard his utterance before now. Remember, there was the 1989 Abuja Declaration. It's about being completed. The Fulanis have mustered forces from the Sahel region to come into Nigeria to destroy our people and take over the land. They have succeeded in overcoming the Hausas. They have succeeded in overcoming the Middle Belt, the Gwari people, those in Kwara State. They have succeeded, and very much so in the Yoruba states. Probably because half of them are Muslims. Their only obstacle is the Igbos who don't believe in the Islamic doctrine. And they want them dead. So they have a meeting, they have a program. This was declared in 1989. It's about being fulfilled. So they have imported them. If you had seen where they sent loads and loads and loads of people using Dangote trucks and trains. If you heard somebody in Niger Republic saying that they helped Nigeria to defeat Biafra during the war, and that there's no amount of blessings from Nigeria given to them that is too much. They deserve it. When it was announced that 1.4 billion was given to assist them. So the Fulanis are sensible. They have a program to overtake Nigeria and then spread it to the whole of West African sub-region. Unfortunately, Obi decided to be a tool in the hands of the enemy to kill his people. And the boys that were killed and thrown in Izu River, Obi doesn't care. The 14 boys that were killed, Obi is not talking. Deborah that was burnt alive in the north, she's not saying anything. You people should be careful, those of you that are following him. This is what this man said. Because Obi knows he's not smelling that shit. But he knows that he might be probed over things that concerns him. And they are blackmailing him into destabilizing the Igbo project. But he cannot. Zeke did it, I told you some time ago. And why did Zeke do it? Money he borrowed to run his election. When the time came, he could not pay it. And they blackmailed Zeke and said, if you don't pay it, you are going to go to jail, you lose your position. And Zeke was blackmailed into taking the position of a ceremonial president. But the whole power rested in Ahmadu Bello, who sent his servant Tafawa Balewa to go to Lagos and stay. We all know this history. And so now, as you are hearing me, this was what Malami said. They are carrying out the agenda. Unfortunately, people that follow Peter Obi are so blind that they don't want to listen. Again, I have to make a declaration that they should understand that God is going to wipe out. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you the truth. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you the truth. I know that those of you that are supporting Obi, there are not many compared to those of us in Biafra who stand for Biafra. Because when they sit at home, you can see the action of the people. But I am telling you, as Simon Ekpa has declared there shall be no election in Biafra land, those of you that will go out and try and venture, and feel very sorry for you, because you are going, God will see to your killing, to your destruction, because you are going contrary to what God has as a plan for his people, us. When Nnamdi Kanu was about being abducted, 2 weeks before that day, he made a comment, and he said that I am not saying this thing to beg you or to appeal to you, but I'm talking to those who have been born to become agitators for the Biafran survivor, were born from their mother's womb. They were called from the womb. And what is needed for those people is to be mentally strong. He says some of you will be promised house in Dubai. And you know the guys that operate in Dubai, they'll promise them houses, promise you vice president, promise you cars. And all the Igbo people you see that are changing and going to be are those whose minds are not fixed or resolved for the Biafran issue. And Nnamdi Kanu said, we need men whose minds are strong and focused. Those men don't have strong minds, they're not focused. The Bible says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, and let him not think that he will receive anything from the Lord. So all of you that are following Peter Obi against the plan of God for Biafra, I'm telling you the truth, you'll be the ones that will lose your life. We are not going to kill you, but you will die the death which the angel of death shall spread in that land. Like when he told Moses, take a lamb and kill it, lamb without blemish, and use the blood and put in the lintel of your houses and on your doors. That I'm going to send the angel of death to pass through Egypt tonight, to kill every firstborn of Egypt. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you. And the Jews were wise. They put the blood on the doorposts of their houses. If any Jew had refused to put that blood, the angel of death would have killed that family. Thank you, Richard Aganu. Consistency is the key. It shall be well with you, Richard. Those Igbos that are following Obi, they are not consistent. And because they have deviated, before this man was kidnapped, he made this comment. If no other thing, that thing he said is standing. All he has said has been standing. This one, it was the latest before he was kidnapped. He needed people who are consistent. And I have seen Igbo youths very, very inconsistent. They have failed. They have disgraced themselves. And so, those are the ones that have offended God, and they will die in this struggle. We will not kill them. Maybe God might send the angel of death to kill them. Maybe God can send a plague to destroy them, because you cannot go contrary to God's purpose and leave. Yes, that is true. There are not many. There are paltry percentage of people that are clamoring for Obi. The vast majority of Biafrans are resolved in their hearts for the restoration of their nation. So those of you who are against it, you are those that will die. I'm not cursing you, but I'm telling you, this is Bible. Because history has a way of repeating itself. And those people who are caught in the wrong side of history are those who are doomed and destined to be caught in the wrong side of history. Even if you put needle into their ears and inject wisdom that they might hear and understand, they will not. It will pass through the other place. Because like Judas, they were ordained for that purpose. And so Malami has spoken. If you are still following Peter Obi, it means you are a fool. You are an idiot. You don't deserve to live. For the same Malami, whose brother is leading the country and his people, are saying that they will never give an infidel a chance to rule, that Igbos are impudent and unruly, that they should be killed. The Fulanis are not planning for any election. They are planning for a runover of the land. That was why they sent hordes and hordes and hordes of their men from the Sahel. They are inside Biafra land. They are inside Biafra land right now. It was not a hidden thing. They didn't hide it. They did not come by subtle means. And while you are talking your Dogo Turenchi about PVC and voters card, they have their plans. They have their ammunition. They have their weapons. They have their men on ground. Those guys are not from Nigeria. They are from outside. The only language they understand is to kill these infidels, because this land belonged to them. And they brought them in Igbo land to see how green, lush green vegetation that we have. Beautiful country that we have. Because up there in the north is arid. Wherever they pass, the place will be green before them. Behind them, it will be a desert land. They have destroyed everything. That's how their feet are cursed. And so they see Igbo land as a place to come and graze and take over and live and enjoy forever. And they are telling you are not listening. They are not planning of any election. And if for any reason you are thinking of any election, your voter's card, you have seen them in garbage dumps where they pick them. But they take this machine and go to their place to register people, begin to practice how to vote. But you are finding it difficult to be registered. And those of you that had voter's card before, it's been thrown away. How are you going to vote if you don't have voter's card? All those that occupy the position that will determine the result of the elections are either Fulanis or stooges of Fulanis, like Igbo politicians, who are afraid that when Biafra comes, it will not be business as usual and they are going to be in trouble. So instead of them to be in trouble, they would rather be slaves to Fulanis forever. And if the heritage of Igbo is extinct, they don't care. But God did not make us to be extinct or removed from the face of the earth. God made us to survive. That is why about this time, the agitation for Biafra has come up. And when they took Nnamdi Kanu through kidnap, they thought that was the end of it. But it only began the emergence of Simon Ekpa and others. There are thousands and thousands of Simon Ekpas in the Biafran struggle. I want to thank God today. General Oji has been made the commander general of the Biafran Armed Forces. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has approved of the guy. I heard that tape, and I thank God for that. And so we are putting things in place for our nation to survive and succeed. I stand to speak in support of what Mazi Simon Ekpa has said, because that young man is from God for us. Listen to him. Don't be stupid. Don't be foolish if you are a Biafran man. He has given instruction. He said there shall be no election in Biafra land. He has banned all political activities in Biafra land from today. He has said it. Don't be stupid. Don't be foolish. Don't go and do your own and run into trouble. Simon Ekpa is not going to kill you, but he boogie because of your stubbornness. The people who are killing our men, raping our women and our girls are the people you are hoping to deal with. They are the ones in charge of the election program. They are the ones that are voting the money. They are the ones that are controlling the thing. All you just need to do is to go and vote. And in voting, they can determine whose vote they will take and which one, because your vote don't count. You still believe in them more than Simon Ekpa that is talking to you. You believe in them more than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is talking to you. It means you are the foolish man of the basest sort. That God, no wonder, the Bible says that God has seared their conscience with a hot iron. They cannot reason again. The other day I saw elders in Igbo land begin to pray and laying curses on people in the name of Chuko Gabiama. I said, yes, in the coming up of a nation like this that are looking for self-determination, there are those that play their role in their different ways. There are those that play we have custodians of the land, traditional custodians of the land. In those days in Igbo land, in Arume, they call the traditional custodians. What they say stands, because they stand in the truth. And for once, we are beginning to see custodians of the land coming up boldly to identify with the Biafran struggle. My question now is, since the custodians of the land traditionally have done their own, where are the pastors, the spiritual men, who will stand in the gap and say, we stand to defend the Biafran people? Because when you fail to do it and they kidnap you, you are going to pay money for ransom, which by default you finance terrorism that will be used to kill your people. That is the simple truth. Okafor, Cassello, Piero said, I just don't understand why they are hell-bent on PVC. Fulanis is being used by Britain to plan evil against other indigenous peoples. Yes, our people have become so stupid. You know why the is worse? When the Fulanis overran the Hausas, they were still not civilized. But our people are civilized now, and they have seen the consequences of what happened to the Hausas, and our people are still not learning anything from it. They are willfully putting their neck under the yoke to be in bondage to them. That is why I said they are stupid and they are foolish. And they are the ones, because they cannot continue in Biafra. We're not going to kill them. God knows how he does his things. God knows how to cleanse a whole generation and remove evil people from their midst. God knows what to do to eliminate them and remove them. Because they are pollutions. They will pollute the Biafran psyche, the Biafran spirit, the Biafran understanding of that comment, I'm a Biafran. Like you say, I'm an American. We in America. You say, I'm a Biafran. We in Biafra. We have that spirit. And so Simon Ekpa has told you, listen to him. Don't go about trying to prove that you're tough. You're stubborn or you're stupid. What will happen to you? You end up dying unwept and unsung. You die out of your foolishness. He has made a declaration and banned every activity that is contrary in Igbo land. Only whoever has ears, let him hear. Don't be stupid. Yeah, thank you, Samson Udoi. I heard it. Mazi Nnamdi State of the Nation address tonight is a bomb. Yeah, that's why I'm following it up. I'm just trying to drum it into the ears of the Igbo people. Don't go and be stubborn and say the guy in Finland. Once we hear there's going to be this thing, electioneering campaign, we declare it at home. Don't be stupid as to go out. You will die. They will kill you. The very people you are following, those are Hausa people, those are Fulanis, they will kill you. They will kill you and say it is IPOP. They will kill you and turn it around and say it is us. But they would have succeeded in killing you. They will butcher you mercilessly because you're stupid, because you are a goat. They're marking here. This is what this man said here. He said that Igbos are stupid and unruly, not Biafrans. Biafrans are not stupid. It is those Igbos that don't see the handwriting on the wall, that don't understand the wink of an eye or the movement of the fingers or the hand to let them understand certain things that Igbos should know.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.